Nightmare transfer, flies solo, dodges the light strike array, still has Boom Bell and Q though with the chain stuns from that Fire Blast splitter.
Tiny into mid,
balance things up
match up against the Kunkka.
2 minutes in, aggro tries,
the
regen down
Solo's
bottom.
Bane,
Oh,
sign
that's
of
2B side, they really look to lay on the things already. Oh, the arrow's not gonna land. Not enough to survive. Mr. Juggernaut. Best overlay streaming EU, that's me.
Mr. Jug, Jet Boy.
Top overlays. Nightmare transfer, flies solo, dodges the light strike array. I'm just gonna keep watching chat, see how quickly
Still
you
has Boom Bell
balance things up
match up against the Kunkka.
I'm a 2 minutes on press buttons and CS keeps on trying with these arrows. Still has another clarity in the bank. Hello. Quick spear from Mars, puts Fearless under tower. That's a lot of damage. Still has the bottle charges and maybe another toss here from Tiny. What's Kunkka doing? So Kunkka's cutting waves, can't really lane 1v1 against the Timbersaw in the creep wave.
Mr. Juggernaut.
Best overlay streaming
Mr. Jug, Jet Boy.
So he'll look to try and make things up. I'm just gonna keep between tier 1 and tier 2, nicely dragging waves back into the creep camps. Ogre gets the Fire Blast. Fly solo, dropping low. The Tiny's died mid, but Boom has drained it back. Fly solo wants to go in. Keeps on trying. Another stun, has a Nightmare and a 1. Hello. No follow through from the Shrek. Holds on to charges and maybe. And mid lane, how does it? Another just another spear on the tower, I guess. Slow kill Mars against Tiny. Mars God. What's Kunkka do? Mr. Juggernaut. He's calmed down a little bit. Gets the Fire Blast. Oh, hello. That's close. LSA is going to be here in time. No, not quite. Ignite with a Fire Blast. Tiny arriving with an avalanche and a toss, but the spear back saves the Mars life for now. Creates space between himself and the Tiny, but that light strike array from Tigger close to the kill and flies solo. Another spear on the tower, I guess. Hunted down by the rest of the dire side, and a double kill for Tigger comes out as Lena really nicely set up for Tiny sandwiches in on that Mars, and they get that additional bonus kill. So much disable from this bottom lane. Stuns and magic damage galore. Nightmare arrow just hasn't been able to set up perfectly for anything as the arrow yet again slides on by. Bounty rune's about to come up now though. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. One bounty rune for him, one bounty rune for Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. One bounty rune for him, one bounty rune for Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now though. Takes him down with the healing ward's ready. Juggernaut leads the charge up to the dire side. For Bane, one for Kunkka now. And Tiny has to walk it all off. New Observer Ward from the Dire comes out as well. They saw this, right? They saw this getting placed. Like, Dire had an Observer Ward here, right? And they saw... No? Well, Radiant know that ward exists now. Oh, hello. Nightmare into arrow finally comes through. Mirana might give her life for this. Stick charge, no leaps. Couldn't get away, but Boombell's still in a bit of trouble here. Juggernaut's diving deep under tower for this. One more hit away from death. But Tigger yet again with these Light Strike arrays perfectly on the mark. Extend these team fights, buy a bit of time for his teammates. And bring Leshrac back up to the fighting front. Ten to 7, Timbersaw. Up top, dropping. Lots of damage onto the tier 1, but Mirana and Mars both making a rotation up there. Oh god, Tigger dies down bottom. Oh god, guys, we're floundering. We missed 2 kills. It's fine. We'll focus now. If we fix the overlay, we can fix catching kills. Is Mirana just gonna arrow this big boy? Yeah. Arrow the big boy. And then Clarity and Arcane Rune. Arcane Boots. No? Oh, giving mana to Kunkka. Tiny with treads moving into Blink. What's Mars going? Braces. No Soul Ring. Probably just goes Blink himself, right? Vlad's will just delay the Blink Dagger. You want that initiation. You need that additional form of kind of AoE catch. Oh, Fly Solo. Forced to pick up the Arcane Rune, so no bottle refill for the Mars, but with 3 dire heroes all in the vicinity, I think that's a wise decision. And fall back and pop the shrine, and then smoke up as 3. Neon. Ready to charge forward. Juggernaut. Nice spin, sees the Ogre start to stun. Diabolic Edict is there, arrow off the mark. But Leshrac trapped inside its arena of blood with Alina now. They have a spear, as well as the big old God's Rebuke if they want to. The Omni Slash clears up the Lesh, so now they can focus on Alina with everything else they've got. Beautiful smoke rotation coming in, finding some real quick snappy kills. In the meantime, they do lose top tier 1, a lot of damage on the mid tier 1, down to less than half HP. But I think Neon pretty happy with the way things are going. The Jug farming freely. Kunkka has himself plenty of CS, net worth wise, near the top. Neon, all 3, top 3. Green heroes galore on that net worth board. Combo from Fearless takes Kunkka low. He'll try and boat and kill some creeps on his way out. Took some big rotations there to find him, as well as the shrine usage. I think Kunkka's pretty happy with that. Draws all of that attention away from bottom lane, where Juggernaut can push tier 1 now. And 2 for 2 bounty runes. Oh, Mars gets an invis though. 4-4-0 build. Not a single point in the bulwark. Oh, dire sentry. They see the Mars. He gives up the game. 4 heroes from 2B in this mid lane defending their tier 1. That's insane. Glyph expended, so Juggernaut can shove a little bit. Catapult wave is coming in now as well. Radiant Catapult. Oh, can you keep it alive? Where's the one up here? It's still alive. Dire not really pushing any objectives. Spear into Torrent with a boat on top. Do they Arena of Blood this now? They do. Fearless trapped inside with the Mars and the Kunkka. That's poor little Tiny. He's going to toss one up, try and run away, but the clicks are there. And Light Strike Array off the mark with a Phoenix Grip from Fly Solo catching Lina. They'll move on to target number 3, Boombell. The Ogre sprinting away, but the Torrent will catch. Sam H perfectly places it. Spear on top, and Boombell cleared up easily. And it's been a beautiful game so far from Neon. 16 to 8. Play hard's Mirana with Arcanes and Urn. Juggernaut has the phase. The Tiny's coming in to try and defend. Clears out the creep wave. The catapult's going to stay alive for this one, though. And with Bane, Jug both here, maybe we'll see a concerted effort onto that tier 1. And it looks like they'll be playing more defensively, though. Leave the catapult alive to die. Leave it alive to die. Yeah, that's what I meant. Leave it alone to die under the tier 1. Just live and let die, guys. There's no grip here. They force rotation from Lash. That's good enough. Neon dropped their roster apart from Fly Solo, and they have this new roster now. So we have Sam H on the Kunkka, Cartman or Jamesy playing the Mars, Play Hard on the Mirana, Fly Solo stays, he's on the Bane, and then Japoy, I believe, is the Juggernaut. Not a name I'm familiar with, but he seems to be doing pretty well. Oh, hello, X-Mark. It's dragging back one of his teammates who's gone back to Fountain. Tiny with a blink dagger ready. He wants to jump the Kunkka here. Takes him to about half HP, but it's nowhere near enough. And with Lesh being caught by the spear in the back, the arrow slices through him. Tiny still being hunted with a good little torrent boat. Ogre's the one that's caught up in the mix. With an X-Mark back, they drag Tiny into the waiting arms of Playhard, but the Fiend Script is all the way to the back on this Lina. Mars is being chased down, but the rest of the Radiant focus down onto Tigger. In the Arena of Blood, another nice arrow from the Mirana, Fearless. He's going to try and make his way out of this one, but another God's Rebuke, a quick jump in and the spin from 3-2-2. Clears through 4 of 2B's heroes and this Timbersaw. He needs the buyback of Tiny to try and help him. Omni Slash is there, but MyPro, even with the hood and the magic stick, he jumps forward, he's surviving. Looking to kill off the Mars now as Fearless tosses up. The Juggernaut, he's got a spin. MyPro chasing in onto Mars, the healing ward's down, and Mars survives. With a spear back, they're going to get this kill on MyPro. Spin through, Q's here with Boom Bell looking for the Mirana, but the healing ward has kept him up for a long ass time. Mars burning to the Pulse Nova. Splitter's not going to come through, he's cut himself to the trees and blinked away to safety. Oh my goodness. Finally they get a kill in the back as they're Bane to the Laguna Blade of Lina, but Juggernaut has yet another spin to jump away, but he's not used it in time. He gets it off after the avalanche toss, boat onto 2, the big AoE damage. Oh, it's beautiful. Neon destroy 2B and another one with the X-Mark drag back. It's a +1 bonus kill, collateral damage onto Tigger. 2B bleeding out. They buy back. They try and fight around their shrine. They just don't have what it takes. Neon are too strong. So before that fight broke out, they did drop Mark, Rappy, RR, Scar Delicious. And their full roster now is Japoy, Cartman, Sam H, Playhard, and Fly Solo. MyPro's Timber not having such a great game. 6k net worth is alright. Not had a massive amount of impact though, as Bounty Rune grabbed by the X-marked Mars. Is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 Bounty Runes. 8k lead for Neon. Game 1 here in this best of 3. With Maelstrom arriving for the Juggernaut. He's looking to try and push this bottom tier 1. No one really nearby to help him out apart from Fly Solo, so if a fight breaks out here, it's going to be Fly Solo dies and Juggernaut spins and gets the heck out of danger. So we've got our Mars Blink. Misses his spear. That should have been a free kill on Tigger. Looks like, yeah, Mars just going to have to give up on it. Somehow the spear just doesn't want to hit the Lina. Kunkka. Full pipe done. Runs away from the Timbersaw. What's Lesh got? So Lesh is their 3, but he's just so poor this game. Hasted Mars. No Arena of Blood. Scouting out Ogre, Tiny. Jumping into the creep wave where he's just seen 2 or 3 heroes show their faces. Fearless. Absolutely fearless on this Mars. They do have high ground vision now. Watching on the shrine as 5 heroes from 2B come into play. Bane with a nightmare. Avalanche toss. Looks to take out Fly Solo, but he survived with a brain sap and a 3-man boat with a torrent on top. Mars Arena onto 2. The Timbersaw caught in place, but it's the Ogre they focus down as the Juggernaut slices Q. Ogre slowly dying. Finally, the God's Rebuke will take him out as Fly Solo traded back with this Timbersaw dropping low. He's got Spirit Vessel on him, but he's going to chain south. They'll focus Tiny instead. Spear into the cliff top, and Fearless dragged back with the X. Mars there to claim his godlike streak as Timbersaw, oh, he just saunters on away from that bottom lane. Things going from bad to worse here for 2B. Seemingly impossible for them to win fights against this overwhelming AoE team fight. And then the follow through into the pick off that you have from this Radiant team. Be able to jump in, catch multiple targets. Like Arena of Blood into Arrow, Boat, Torrent. You just throw stuff in and hope it sticks. Put it in the middle. And see if your enemies walk into it. Oh, 2400 Blade Dance crits, Poggies. Lesh wants a BKB after Yules. Ether Lens is pretty much here for the Lina. Echo Saber is miles away on Tiny. What's his net worth? Sub 6k. And they've caught the Ogre. Nightmare, Arrow, beautiful combo. God's Rebuke to finish him off. Beyond godlike Mars. 11, 1, and 9 right now for Jamesy. Nice little backstab coming in from the Lina and the Lesh though. Kunkka brought to within an inch of his life in a matter of seconds and then shredded limb from limb. Mars jumps in, looks for Lina, catches and kills. With a Deso in hand, he does a lot of damage and he's beyond godlike now. Fearless with a blink south. Arrow. Oh, play hard. Spirit Vessel's there. Hey, we got you. The blink in, the arrows connecting, and that is a wonderful little kill on the Tiny. Like, my pro is pretty difficult to kill, but I just don't feel like he's a massive threat right now. Neon can focus every other hero and just leave my pro to do whatever the hell he wants. He can, like, he can't even solo kill the Bane. Bane just like brain sap Nightmare Fiend's Grip. That's what's so great about this Bane for Fly Solo. His escape mechanisms are his aggressive spells. Oh, I've been gone on. Well, I'm gonna Nightmare one, grip the other, then my team shows up with an Arena of Blood, an Arrow, a Moonlight Oh yeah, they've got Moonlight Shadow. They've got such sick initiation. Oh, if they moonlight into this smoke, my god. They're moonlighting into this smoke. Oh my god, did they see it? They definitely see the Lina. She's dead, super dead. Let's see if they can catch more. That arrow was almost beautiful. Ogre will be the sacrifice here from 2B. They can't catch my pro, can they? What's Juggernaut doing up top, eh? Tiny. Where's your Basher, Juggernaut? That's what you need right now. Oh, Asher. Hey, Jug, you need one of these, buddy. Well, how about one of these? Here, Jug. Just... Look, if you had one of those, you'd have 2 kills there. Unfortunate. Does Mirana even die to Tiny combo? No, right? Oh, Tiny dies to Mirana Mars combo, though. Spear into Arrow, flying projectiles, the javelins are thrown, and Tiny's blown up. Q turns onto the Mars. It's a big streak to take if Q can get it. Mars nearly dead. The Nightmare save. The transfer, the lightning. The grip is there to buy time. Finally cancelled out by Boom Bell. My pro coming in with a spin from Juggernaut, focusing onto the Timbersaw. Mars, you'll stop into the air. Where's the follow through? Chakram with a Whirling Death. Mypro clears it up. Omnislash not doing a whole heck of a lot. Does jump into the Ogre and Alina towards the back end. The Meltron procs are clicking away, but they don't get the kill. Playhard does find Mypro at long last. And another spin from the Juggernaut. Aiming Lina gets the takedown. Kunkka, Bane, and Mirana focusing now on Lesh and Ogre. Boombell, one more hit. Not enough to leap away with a Moonlight Shadow. No Boombell. Takes down Playhard. But once again, it's a war of attrition. It's a war of outlasting your opponents. And Neon, they outlast 2B significantly. They are so far ahead now. 14,000 net worth. Like 1,000 gold to the Timbersaw, but it doesn't change anything. He's still going Lotus Orb. He's still going to be this big tanky boy who doesn't really offer too much of a threat. Like, the only reason Mars dies there is because he's on 200 HP running away from everybody, and then 5 heroes from 2B arrive. Echo in 300. We have our Lina Aether Lens. BKB is, it's a long way away, isn't it? It's really just a long way away. To 1800. It's too far. Ogre with braces. Like, every time you look at a dire hero, their items are stagnating. They don't have that team fight swinging capability from a nice little fresh item pickup. Echo Saber maybe allows you to blow up the Bane or the Mirana, but Kunkka, Jug, Mars, they're also tanky. With Mars mid, Bane Mirana is something we don't really see too commonly anymore. And a Kunkka offlane. Not really conventional picks, but my god is it working out for them. Nobody's defending. Your tier 3 is nearly dead. Oh, Lina, not like this. Avalanche toss combo. Tiny tries to take out the Mirana. Self-fueled and a leap away, gets her out of danger, and it found Tigger with a quick little move from Juggernaut. Tiny's going to follow immediately after. Buyback available here, but 2B, they've already lost so much. And they're going to try and chase down the Timbersaw with the Yules up, dodging out the Torrent. Timber has bought some time for himself, but that Omni Slash slices and dices straight to the core of the Timber's mech suit. And 2B down 2 heroes with the racks falling. This could very well just be game over. Yo, do you have a TP? No. Oh, Bane's here. Self-Yules. Into Yules up. Into Arrow again. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're playing ping pong with a Yules and... Poor Q. They lose bot racks. They lose Tiny, Lina, Leshrac. Mid lane, tier 3, dropping fast. Mars and Jug with a healing ward up. Laguna Blade with a chain stun, multi-cast from the Fire Blast. The Manta spin out from Jug will get him away to safety, but Mars may not be so lucky. There's the toss back in. Mars stands his ground to fight. The Basher, that's what we wanted from the Juggernaut. Finally up and running with a spin in 5 seconds. He maybe could look to battle into this with an avalanche down. His Aegis will pop. Mars is gone. Bane and Kunkka both coming in from the sides. And they've got Boat, they've got Torrent, they've got Pipe. They are ready to fight. Mypro. Yules Kunkka up into the air. Nightmare stops the Timber's advance. Kunkka, avalanche tossed. He's got a boat, he's got a wand, but he's dead before he can raise his hand. Timber chain completely off the mark as an arrow slides through past the Lesh, and a Glimmer Cape keeps Juggernaut at arm's reach from the Dire team. They're chasing in, they need more kills, desperately hunting for anything they can grab. But it will be nothing. Not a Bane, not a Mirana, not even a tier 1. Juggernaut holds the line and defends his lane. Oh, they get the Bane. Finally, they get the Bane. One whole lane down. When's Roshan? 4 minutes until fast spawn. Ooh. Tiny just used Blink. Well, this is huge. Leap over. They can catch him here. They can catch him here. They see him. Arrow not in time. Oh, the bash. He's got the bash. Yules into Arrow. Easy peasy. 2 Spirit Vessel charges, thank you very much. Mars, he's got a BKB here. It's in time. The big sneeze came. Oh boy. The big sneeze. Oh, Ogre. This is such a pub strat. Spear, arrow, torrent. Like X mark in. You got spear into arrow. You got X mark into arrow. You've got nightmare into arrow. There got so many ways to set up this play hard Mirana. It's really beautiful to see. And now blink into Aghanim Scepter for play hard. Full utility magic damage on this Mirana. No right clicks to be seen. Juggernaut might need that healing ward a little sooner than he would have liked, but it will secure them a tier 3. As play hard, Yules into Arrow, the boat, and the spear. Leshrac absolutely annihilated, dead for 80 seconds. Timber and Lina, a lot of work on their hands to try and defend this lane now. Second full lane of barracks gone. Top lane's open for them to go to. And Mega Creep's very likely coming. Mirana, Yules, into the leap away, and Arrow sets up this Arena of Blood onto 2. The Ogre Lina likely straight up Shrek'd here. And Tiny can't even find the Mirana on the left-hand side. Nightmare into beautiful again. Torrent Arrow, Omni Slash. It is just crystal clear that this Neon side is a step above 2B right now in this game. It's a 5-man wipe, and they're going to make it more. Triple kill for your Jug, beyond godlike. 6-man wipe. The Timber might be number 7. And GG is called. Did Juggernaut die this game? Once. 14, 1, and 17. 19, 3, and 17 on the Mars. They're diving fountain. Game 1 goes the way of Neon very, very convincingly.
I mean, I guess that was the play to begin with, although, hold on a minute, Moon, he found the troll again. Battle Trent's going to be up in 3 seconds. Can he get it off? No! Oh my, and he's not happy. And why is Pegasus still getting tipped? I mean, he didn't even die this time. Oh, that's hilarious. Still though, I mean, Nocturnal aren't out of this game. They're only 1 racks down. It is just the Meepo that's kind of out of control right now. They could still pull it back their way. Yeah. Well, Dota Plus right now is currently saying 90% chance that 4.5 men do pull this win off, which I suppose is fairly accurate. As race ahead, mid lane has to be very careful about his positioning right now. Be all right. I'd love to. Yeah, he does. I mean, Moon's just jumping in with the blink dagger now, and it's just once he's got you in that Earthbind, there's not really any escape. Yeah, you don't really have too much of a choice in the matter. Bank's always ripping. Nothing changes. No, he's not. Bonus Strike will connect though. Hold on a minute. He has the Guardian Greaves. Silence is going to wear off, but they have the Earthbind. Nice back though, Zeus. Golem to be dropped, and he's still running away. The Bonus Strike will be there, but that is some... that's a huge commitment with the Golem and 5 heroes. Well, it looks like 4.5 men. They're going to take it easy for now. They're not rushing in. They'll wait out the Darkseer respawn, which will be 5 seconds away. That is a very early Roshan respawn timer as well, which is super lucky for 4.5 men. And they are actually searching it as it's about to respawn. Boogie-san, he will be the patient one. And the patience will pay off as the Roshan does spawn up now. And 4.5 men obviously just going to go for the Roshan. There's no real decision to be made here. And once you've got the Aegis, how do you stop 4.5 men? Why does the Vine have a Shiva's Guard now? What is this Juggernaut? They are going top lane. Gonna be a very hard defense for Nocturnal. They'll have Golem up in 35 seconds, but that feels like a long time away. I don't think they're going to get it in time, though. Perhaps maybe for the bot racks, if it lasts that long. Let's see. Art of Feeding, he's going to try and delay things with the Sandstorm, but Divine just jumps in, spins straight off the bat. They're going to go after Art of Feeding, and now the back wall, perfect coming out from the Darks here, all into the magnetized roll. They're just getting ripped apart right now. The GG not being called yet. Pegasus is still getting tipped mid-fight. Eraserhead, he will find Divine. Moon, is he going to get taken down? Not quite yet. Pegasus, he doesn't have Reap the Scythe right now, and he's getting destroyed by Moon as well. There's the Golem coming out, but what does it matter? Moon, he's stealing all this HP. Joy gets caught out by the Earthbinds. The poof is there. Joy, does he survive? Epicenter being cancelled off before the Burrow Strike. He didn't time it. Joy gonna go down in the end, though. He gets Fatal Bonds off. Back is there from Zeus. This game is all but over. There's no buybacks really left here. They get the Aegis. I mean, that's kind of gifted away to the side of Nocturnal, but that is all they will get as the tier 4s. No, not quite. They will go after the top racks. How do you defend this? Oh, they're back again. Art of Feeding. Inksaw will be there. They're going to try and delay this. Moon, though. Startling Gaze will be there from Boogie Sun. And, well, Art of Feeding is just tanking all that damage. He does end up going down. No buyback available on him. Nocturnal, they will continue to just happily wait and accept as many tips as they can for Pegasus. Pegasus asking the real questions here. I mean, I kind of, I'm starting to feel a bit bad for Pegasus at this point. It's like, what if all these tips don't actually count? Like, what? How sad would you be? Is it though? They're the Sky Snake. They're not really. Do they, Floki?
Ding, mother...
Oh, this guy has no chill. This guy has no chill, man.
Floki, the last defense. Moon just jumps in straight on Pegasus. Remember, there's no buybacks. The back wall again from Zeus into the boulder smash of Archmage. There's the Chain Frost. There's the Magnetize. This game should be over. Art of Feeding. Trying to jump in, trying to do something. The Soulbind comes out on Moon, but he doesn't care. Epicenter as well will hit absolutely nobody. Zeus going after Sand King, and meanwhile Eraserhead pops the Battle Trance. Divine is still going after him, he pops the spin as well. They are still defending as Moon does TP out, but he can just poof back in. Earthbinds up there, Burrow Strike to boot, and oh, that is not a very good pause. Unfortunately, he did disconnect, but unpause? It was Pegasus. Yeah, no buyback anyway. Yeah, Eraserhead still manning up against Moon, but the Frost Shield is there. Soul, Stroke of Fate, they do find Moon. Buyback is not available, but you've lost everybody else. They will remain though, they will not. There we go. GG will play his call. Pegasus had enough, and he does give them the good luck. So good sportsmanship coming out from Nocturnal. And you know what, Flaggy, I just say, out of all the teams I've seen, they actually look pretty darn good. Like, they've had the unfortunate set of series where they've had to verse 4.5 men, which is one of the better teams in the Indian region, right? But at the same time, a bit more practice, a bit more kind of gelling together, I actually believe they could be a force to be reckoned with. Well, with that
10 seconds remaining.
Back everybody, here we are with game 2 of our best of 3. Neon Esports taking on 2B Dota 2. And we get our draft nicely up on screen, pretty well developed. Treant, Spirit Breaker, Lina, Anti-Mage, Slark, Bane, Shadow Demon, Winter Wyvern, Lifestealer, and Juggernaut removed. With a Crystal Maiden, Storm Spirit Opener from Neon, a Shadow Shaman, Tiny from 2B, Nyx, Ember, Ogre joined the fray. Things are getting spicy in this series. We're seeing heroes we just don't commonly see anymore. Nyx Assassin, where's he been my entire life? Tiny back at it again for 2B. We'll find out where that heads, if it's going to be the Fearless Tiny again, which it looks like it probably is. I'll be heading into that mid lane, safe lane Ember, position 4 or 5 Nyx with a Shadow Shaman in tow. I'm liking Neon's draft a little more and more as we move on through this. Troll Warlord now, they've got a nice little tempo setter with Storm Spirit Troll coming out of the gates at about 20-25 minutes with their primary items. Ogre to ramp them up with steroids. Crystal Maiden to give them that laning phase prowess with the big old nuke damage from Crystal Nova, and of course, that Arcane Aura giving all that beautiful mana. Mana for the Storm Spirit. And the Troll. Troll whirling axes. You can spam them out pretty frequently. Having that additional mana is very handy.
5 seconds
Omni
remaining.
Knight final ban. Neon, I guess, could look towards something like a Centaur here. Something that's able to catch and kill. Definitely their offlaner they need as their final pick. Well, they could go Mars again, I guess. They banned Sven. What else is good? Is Batrider good here? There's a Nyx Assassin. Batrider's not amazing, but he's not bad this game. Like, Bat Ogre as a lane is pretty obnoxious. Axe, Centaur. I think I like Axe the most for Neon. Someone who just goes in and does shit. Whereas 2B, they've got mid-tiny, safe lane Ember. They need an offlaner themselves. I think Axe and Centaur. Axe, Centaur. I'm not feeling the Timber this game.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Mareska has arrived.
Oh, yo, does that mean it's a pos 3 Ogre? Or is that a 3 Willow? Oh, damn. We've got something spicy. It's Sam H. Is it Sam H Ogre 3? Oh, I can't wait. What does 2B do here? They still need their offlaner.
10
Can you
seconds remaining.
can you pick Bat? Can you pick Bat yourselves? You don't want to put Nyx in the
5
3,
seconds
right?
remaining.
Give me the Bat. Bat. If they pick Centaur now, I'm gonna be mad because I've changed my mind. But what about Mag? Does Mag work? Mag also could potentially work here, but we just don't see him as a 3 anymore. He's really run more as a 4. He's an Empower bot. Yeah, we'll remember overlays this time, guys, I promise. What the heck do you pick? What the heck do you pick? Legion? Legion. Sand King, Legion, Centaur, Axe. Bat, Centaur, Mars? Can they go Mars themselves? They can. It's not great.
I'll go there.
It's kind of hard. Like, do you want AoE team fight here, or do you want more pickoff? You've got Shadow Shaman, Tiny, Nyx, Ember. You've got 4 heroes that can catch the storm. Who's your hero that deals with the troll? That's the big issue right now. Who handles Troll? Ember, Tiny. You've got disables. You've got damage. Trouble is the BKB. The Troll BKB is going to be an issue for you. So do you pick a Beastmaster to deal with that BKB later down the line? Like, these are all the questions you have to be asking yourself as a drafter right now. We have ways of dealing with Storm. We can catch and kill Maiden and Ogre and Willow. Whoa, what the freak? I didn't expect that. The heck? So it's a Fearless Deuce and mid, safe lane Ember for Q, my pro offlane Tiny. Oh, we've got to play hard Willow. We've got a Japoi Troll. We've got a Jamesy Storm. We've got a Fly Solo Crystal Maiden. And that means we've got a Sam H. Ogre. Sam H. Ogre. Feels good, man. Is he going to buy Midas? Is he going to buy Hand of Midas? Neon dropped their roster and have changed all their players except for Fly Solo.
Prepare for battle.
Ogre, we have Play Hard Dark Willow, Jamesy or Cartman playing the Storm Spirit, Japway on the Troll Warlord, and Fly Solo's playing the Crystal Maiden down towards bottom. Tigger's up top with the Nyx Assassin, Q on the Ember Spirit with Fearless on the Deucer, and My Pro and Boombell, Tiny and Shadow Shaman down towards the bottom lane. Game 2 here in this best of 3. Lower bracket round 1. Winner of this goes up against Flower Gaming in a couple of days in a best of 3. To find out who will be heading into that best of 5 to decide our victors from season 16 of the Southeast Asian Shoin Total League season 16 Premier Division. Sir Chief, goodness gracious, palpable. Troll and Maiden, Tiny and Shadow Shaman. That's going to be an interesting lane matchup. I think double range wins this, but Tiny has pseudo range and Shadow Shaman has a shit ton of damage. Deucer mid against the Storm. I think that's Deucer favored. Snake destroys Storm Spirit. Or at least it's hard to play as the Storm in this mid lane against the Snake. And then Ember Nyx. Nyx Ogre. They just trade hits with each other. I think Ogre wins, though. He's got more regen, he's got more armor, and he's got more HP. And he's got more damage. Yeah, Ogre wins that outright. He's got a stout... They've both got stout shields. But Ogre wins that battle between Nyx and Ogre. And then Ember against Dark Willow. Wait, hang on. Ogre's the 3. Oh, goddamn. I'm going to start getting messed up in my head, aren't I? Overlay, guys. We did it. PogChamp. PogChamp. We did the overlay. Overlay dropped.
Wait, कमीने ये तूने क्या किया है? Hello?
The battle started.
Go on, take
Oh, सुन.
Line up the big
ये क्या बगैरती मली हुई है
No,
तूने?
no. That's not how you stun.
तो
Oh,
कल
she
अपनी
did, yeah?
स्ट्रीम की नहीं मिली तो तू
They've
मेरी
got
लेके
multi-blocks
तू
for
उधर
days.
चला ही
Play
खड़ा.
hard. Get the clips in now. Always turning for the stun, but they've sidestepped, they've dodged, they've got first blood. Play hard, grabs it up.
It was inevitable.
Ember
पता नहीं
does
मैंने
go
चेक
and
नहीं किया
take the
इतने भी
secondary
होगी
bounty
700
room,
डे
though. It
भी
looked
होगी.
like it was going to be a 3-for-1, but we get the 2-for-2 bounties. First blood, though, going the way of Neon Esports up in that top lane. Ogre and Willow pairing up really nicely. Tigger and Q going to have their work cut out for them
देखता हूँ अपने
up
किधर
north.
की है.
Down south, Tiny and Shadow Shaman. Let's see what they can get up to. My Pro and Boom Belt.
फिर कब से गिरा हो रही? नहीं 3-4 पे तो मैं वैसे ही कर सकता हूँ मॉब क्रेट से जो है.
No CS, no denies, no nothing.
Facebook हो गया, Twitch हो गया, YouTube हो गया, Mixer हो
to
गया.
get caught out in the
और पता नहीं एक दो और भी हैं.
Play hard. And Savage really sticking it to them, forcing a salve very early on. In towards mid 3-3 against the Storms 1-0, but he's under tower with a couple of creeps here, so should be able to secure at least one of
आ रहा है
these.
720p तक है.
Nice.
फिर बाद मनाई लूटी क्या मनाई उस दिन आपने मनवाई जो है वो क्या
Nixie. Oh, he's got it as well. He's dragged it away. Oh, the range creep. Oh, nice try, Tigger. That Dark Troll
ये
came
Mixer
back
वाले
out
के
for a
चुप
bit of
हुए.
playtime there.
अच्छा दोनों की
Massive creep wait for
टक्कर
the Ogre to come back under
Yeah,
his
bhai.
tier 1.
ये Mixer वाले के चुप है. ये है अपना
Yeah, Deuce are pretty
बराबर.
one-handedly winning this lane. Use Snake, hits creeps. No big deal.
क्या हुआ है भाई?
और
क्या नहीं?
और
Not doing too badly,
अच्छा
though.
माइक में उड़ता है.
Not getting completely slaughtered.
ठीक हो गया. माइक
And
में
with a
उड़ता
haste
है.
rune, might be able to snipe that courier. Oh, go for it, mate.
मिक्सर वाले
Go for it,
इंसान
mate. You know you want
हैं?
to. Oh my god, he's gonna get it as
नहीं
well.
नहीं मिक्सर वाले मैंने कब कहा कि इंसान ही होता है.
Oh, the haste rune into courier snipe. Oh, that's so beautiful. What does that give him, money-wise? Halfway towards bottle. He needs to bring a salve to himself. That's fine. Salve mango's coming. And he's still halfway to bottle. Oh, that's
मिक्सर
so
वाले इंसान नहीं
big.
है.
Courier dead. No more wraith bands. No more regen for the Deucer. She's stuck on
Eh,
stick
bhai,
very
हम-
far on
हम-
Tango.
हम
It's
कब
not
कह
that
रहे हैं
bad.
इंसान
She's
नहीं.
got some left in the bank. That's fine. It's just the extra money there. Storm Spirit loves that courier snipe so much. You're not going to pop your
quick
mango.
join
Hold
here.
on to it for a bit. 14-2 on the troll.
सुनाओ पूछा नहीं किसी से भाई
Alpha tiny, but also Alpha
स्ट्रीमर कैसे बनना
is really having some struggles up top.
कहाँ पे?
Oh, he's got gloves of haste, guys.
मिक्सर पे है
He's got
सॉरी
gloves
जिस
of
पे अभी
haste,
कर
guys.
रहे
That
हो
means hand of Midas, guys.
नींबू पे
Storm just trying to rush that.
वो कह रहे हैं
box as
एडमिन
quickly
की
as
टांगे
possible.
उठा दो.
Needs to be careful with the snake. Fearless holding it.
कौन से
Storm
ये
will come.
गेमर्स किट के एडमिन की
कह रहे बस एडमिन की टांगे उठा दो तो स्ट्रीमर बन जाओगे, सैलरी भी लग जाएगी. टांगे उठानी है बस.
How far is it? Come on. Let's get on with it, Storm. Oh, what's happening top lane? Q getting dived by
ये
an
भी
ogre.
बात तो इन्होंने भी ठीक
लाखों में लगेगी अगर टांगे चुप दी.
Boots on the jungle. Level 3 about to crack. What is she? 2 experience away from it. It's like 1x. She's 1 XP away from it. That's disgusting. Come on, 1 creep. There we go. Level 3 hit. Do you go Shadow Realm or do you go second point in Bramble? You go Shadow Realm. Wait, does Ember die here?
पर एंड ईलो
The answer is yes, Ember does die here. I think Shadow Realm should have been used to snipe him, but using it more as an escape mechanism with Fairy Fires and Stick in tow. Play hard, just keeping his hand close to his chest as best he can. What's Storm up to now? Empty bottle, 5-minute runes in 20 seconds. Storm can't really push out this midway. Well, does he have Salve
ये
coming again?
बादिमों पे
Salve and Mango, nice.
ये कैमरे का बटन
So
होता
Storm,
है ये आप दबाओगे
you
ये
really want to
तस्वीर खुला
refill
दिया फिर आप लेके
boundary
भेज
Storm.
अच्छा
ये